What is going on, everyone? AJ Gaming here, and welcome back to the 6th episode of Draft 2 1 million coins. And today we are up to just under 20,000 coins, and with all the stuff left on our transfer list that is still yet to be sold, we will probably just about break even, or maybe make 1,000 coins or 2,000 coins profit from the last episode, as one of our things just sells now. No, it hasn't. It's just light, and it has. We're up to 20,000 coins now. It's not showing up there, but anyway, let's forget that and jump straight into today's draft episode. 20,000 coins brings us down to 5,000 coins. I said that we wouldn't do a BBVA team in this episode, and our formations are the 4-2-2-2, the 3-4-1-2, the 4-3-2-1, the 4-1-4-1, and the 4-4-2 holding. 4-3-2-1 we did, I think, 2 episodes ago. I think we might try something different. We're going to try a non-winger formation. We're going to try the 4-2-2-2, a good formation to build hybrids around, and let's see what we get as our captains. Now, none of these players are going to fit into the team. Cuadrado goes to the right back position. Messi, Neymar and Ronaldo all go to the bench, and Perez goes to left back position. So I'm thinking we could go with the legend to link with everyone, but I think we're going to take a super sub here as the captain position. We're going to take Neymar, I think, because we could get better versions of Ronaldo or Messi on the bench or reserves. So we're going to take him to go fill that substitute position, and we're going to start from the striker in the opposite to last episode, and we get Icardi. We get two BBVAs, a Serie A and a Bundesliga. I think we're going to take Icardi, although he only has 2-star skills, but I'm not too bothered about that. We'll take Icardi, Argentinian man from Inter Milan. And our next striker, we've got that striker Sanchez. I think we're going to have to take him. He's just too good to leave out of the team. We're going to take him and hope for Ozil or someone similar at cam position. We get no one that's going to link with Sanchez there, but we could take a Serie A. We've got the choice of Felipe Anderson or Salah, and in terms of a hybrid Brazilian, we're more likely to get a Brazilian left back, so we'll take Felipe Anderson for that position and hope for a BPL cam on this side. We don't get one, and we don't get a Chilean either, so I don't know what we're going to do here. No one really in a particularly good league here. We're going to take the Bundesliga Holtby and swap the two cams over and go on to the CDM positions. We get Aaron Ramsey, who I think we're going to have to take. There's no Serie A here, so we'll take him. He'll get a strong link to Sanchez if we switch him over, and we'll hope for a Serie A one here. We don't get one. We get a Brazilian Gustavos, which also from the Bundesliga. We'll take him, switch them over like that. Gets us most players onto 7 except for Holtby at the minute, but we're looking to get rid of him. We'll go to the defence, and we get the green Coleman, which we're going to take. We're going to try and build BPL down that right hand side, and we'll move on to the left back position. We get Maxwell, Felipe Luis, no Serie A. We're going to take one of the Brazilians here. I think we're going to take Maxwell. Hopefully we can get David Luiz or maybe even the team of the year Thiago Silva. We get Funes Mori and Varane, who we did get last episode. We also get a Serie A centre back, but he's not going to link with anyone at the minute, so we're going to have to take Funes Mori for that centre back position. Gets the strong link with Coleman, gets him onto full chemistry. Onto the left centre back position, we get a BPL centre back who looks Koscielny, who I've said about using. We could switch them over, but it wouldn't really help the chemistry. Titi doesn't really get much other chemistry except for the left back. We could also take Zuma, but I think we're going to have to take Koscielny. He's just overall better player. Gets Ramsey onto full chem, but for now we'll just leave it like that and go on to the goalkeeper. We've got the Watford man Gomez, who we're going to have to take. He's the only one that fits the team there. And onto the reserves and bench we go. We get that informed Thiago, that Felipe Luis. We get Royce as well. None of these players are really going to help us here. Thiago doesn't really fit. Jefferson we could take, but it's not really any improvement on Maxwell, so we'll take a super sub Royce over Griezmann as he's higher rated. And onto the next position we go. We get a couple of BBVA centre mids. Turkish League goalkeeper, Russian League right back, and a Serie A right wing. We're going to have to take the Serie A, even though he's not really going to fit into the team right now. We'll move on to the middle reserves position. We get a BPL CDM Brazilian, which could help our cause here. We're going to take Fernando. We're going to put him in for Gustavo for now. He gets 7 chemistry. Doesn't quite get full chemistry and doesn't link with everyone. We get the Team of the Year Messi there. Serie A left back Brazilian, which I think we're going to have to take because he links with everyone. We're going to have to pass up on that blue Messi and the 92 Suarez for the lowest rated Alexandro there. He gets perfect full chemistry himself instead of Maxwell. 92 chemistry we're up to now, and we've got a BPL left mid who we could put at cam. No one else really works there, so we'll put Ericsson in instead of Holtby. He only gets 3 chemistry at the minute, but maybe we'll get a BPL cam in the subs bench, and we'll move on to the subs bench now. We get that Ronaldo, the new 95 Ibrahimovic, the 95 Messi, Insigne who doesn't fit, and I think we're going to take that Ibrahimovic as a super sub. He looks like a great card. 97 shooting, 94 physical, 93 passing and dribbling as well. And onto the midfielder slots we get Oscar, which is a big player. We also get Mahrez and Henderson, which we don't need, but we'll take Oscar, who gets us up to 100 chemistry there, getting to so the only players not on full chemistry here are Funes Mori and Fernando. If you play it like that, one of the centre backs is not going to be on full chemistry unless we get someone like Loris in goal. We get a Serie A CDM, which doesn't really fit the team. We get also Vidal, who doesn't fit as well, but we're going to take him as the highest rated player, and we'll move on to the defence positions for the draft. And we get a Serie A centre back who could fit because he links with the Brazilians, which would get full chemistry for him. We'll put him in. He does get full chemistry there. Everyone on 10 except for Fernando there. Gets everyone on full chem except Fernando, as I said. We also get Miranda, perfect link there between him and which is an upgrade of Juan Jesus. We'll put him in there instead of him and hope for maybe a better goalkeeper. And we get our silver options, obviously. How did I not see that coming? We'll take, no one really works here, so we'll just take the BPL Joe Robles, who's been playing alright for Everton as Howard's been out for a bit now. We'll order the subs in terms of rating here. I suppose, oh no, we can't really get full chemistry, can we? Because Fernando get links to the 2 Brazilian Serie A players. We'll order the bench quickly in terms of rating. Maybe we can get a 185 here, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. We'll take, do we want Maxwell, Bibiani, or Juan Jesus? We'll just put the highest rated on there. And we do get a 185 overall, actually. And that is going to be the team. Let's grab a manager, preferably a Brazilian one. Brazilian Serie A. I forgot about Icardi on 7 chemistry there. He only gets 1 link. We do get a Brazilian, which puts Fernando up to 8 chemistry. We get no Serie A, so we're going to have to take, well, we could take the BPL. It gets everything. We'll take the Watford manager, Quique Sanchez Flores. And that is going to be the team, guys. I hope you liked my drafting there. A Serie A BPL hybrid there. A 185 rated team. Yeah, so overall we've got a few different, we've got a green, we've got 5 informs there, we've got a green, we've got a non-rare keeper, which is probably the weakest part of the team. But overall I really like this team. I'm really excited to try out that new position change striker Sanchez. If you've enjoyed the drafting so far, guys, make sure to leave a like down below, and that is going to be the end of the drafting part of this episode. Let's get into the gameplay. So into the gameplay we go, and the first team we come up against is a 4-3-3 false 9 formation with the likes of with Inform Bale, Inform Stindl, Inform Royce attack, Bundesliga BBVA themed, James Rodriguez and Pepe at right back there. This opponent was decent at the game. He runs through with Bale at the beginning. We concede a penalty 25 minutes into the game, and my opponent steps up with Marco Reus there and smashes it. into the top left corner, away from the opposite side to where I dived with Gomez. And then a few minutes later, just before half time, we play one over the top through ball over to Oscar there. Oscar runs through, slips it across to Icardi. Icardi gets saves by the keeper, heads it back. Martinez, it's given as an own goal, but Icardi, it was going in before the defender tried to stop it. And into the second half, we get the ball with Ibrahimovic, who I did bring on for Icardi, and we also brought on Neymar as well, which I did in all games. Miranda wins the ball back there off of my opponent. Chip through ball over to Alexis Sanchez from Ibrahimovic, scores. Alexis Sanchez makes it 2-1 just after half time. My opponent wasn't giving up though, and from a counter attack they was looking to spring. We win the ball back off of him. Fernando played nice 1-2 with Neymar, plays it over to Alexis Sanchez, who is very reliable in front of goal, scores with his weak foot to make it 3-1 to us 72 minutes in. He does then run from kickoff with Bellarabi, and I don't know, he wins the ball back off Bale there. Gets through, Bale smashes it with his weak foot, bounces down off the crossbar and judged to have gone over the line. Probably could tell from the footage there, just over the line. Fernando runs off with the ball, 10 minutes to go, sees Ibrahimovic running through, who plays it across to Sanchez, who gets his hat-trick. Leno couldn't quite keep it out there, and we win the first round 4-2, getting 781 coins there. We go through to the second round of the draft, 17 shots to my opponent's 3, both of his shots on target he scored with, and we go through to the quarter-finals, where we come up against a 4-3-3, a second variation with that 97 Ronaldo, team of the year Marcelo, upgraded record breaker Trek, and Chemelinas at centre-back with Benzema at Bale. He's got the BBC up front, the Real Madrid trio. Alexis Sanchez goes through just a few minutes into the game. Ramsey runs on through, finesses it past Czech, and makes it 1-0 to us with just 4 minutes on the clock. We get nothing really much happened in the rest of the first half. We get a short corner here after half time. Alexis Sanchez goes past with a ball roll past a few players, gets tackled, taken out by the defender. The referee gives a penalty. Ibrahimovic steps up, who I did bring on, as I said, at every half time. We put it to the goalkeeper's right. He dived to his left, and we go 2-0 up. And then just a few minutes later, a poor ball for my opponent. Ramsey takes it off of him. Alexis Sanchez finesses it into the bottom corner to make it 3-0, and we were never going out in this round. After that, once we went 3-0 up in the 60th minute, and I only compounded my opponent's misery. After the through ball from Ibrahimovic, Alexis Sanchez goes past the keeper and gets his second goal of the game. 62 minutes gone, 4-0, and that is how the game ended. We go through to the semi-finals, 687 coins from that game. He did rage quit there. I didn't quite show him rage quitting the game, but we go through 4-0 overall, and we come up against a 4-4-2 team with Legend Van Basten and record breaker, no, not record, yeah, it is record breaker Vardy up front, Kameni in goal, Company, Clichy, BPL, BBVA hybrid there, and just a few minutes into the game, we seem to be scoring a few minutes into the game in a lot of our games. Alexandro burst through. We haven't really seen much of him so far. Takes a shot, saved by Kameni, head. Alexis Sanchez somehow manages to leap above his defender and makes it 1-0 to us just 4 minutes into the game. He does get one back after Vardy goes through. Great save by Gomez, who was great for me in this team. Corner from him, he wins the header. I think it was, I'm not quite sure who it was, I think it was Van Basten, yeah it was. Like, a defender couldn't quite clear it off the line. A poor clearance here from Kameni goes straight to Fernando, who heads it to Ibrahimovic, who wins the ball back fortuitously, a back heel through to Sanchez, who his first shot gets blocked, his keeper's on the floor, and we put it into the opposite corner to make it 2-1 to us with just 12 minutes to go, and that is how the game ends. We go through to the final, 672 coins there, 10 shots and 8 on target, a bit less possession than my opponent, but we go through to the final, where we come up against a 4-5-1 team with that man of the match, Adjuriz, inform Sterling, inform Iniesta, not the 90 rated one, inform Alves, and Matip there on no chemistry at all. Scott Dan, a weak defender in this game. We win the ball there from a poor pass from my opponent Icardi. Just a few minutes into the game, Ramsey plays it to Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez bangs it, rebounds off of the defender. Alexis Sanchez hits it on the post and gets the rebound. 3 fortuitous bounces back to Alexis Sanchez, gets the goal just a few minutes into the game. And Matip, we get absolutely taken down. I tried to position my player so he could get a red card, but it was only a yellow. Just 14 minutes into the game, Felipe Anderson steps up. You see the guy puts his player on the line in front of his goalkeeper on the wrong side to where I'm aiming. We bang it into the top bins. 2-0 to us 15 minutes into the game, but the game wasn't over yet. Sterling runs down the line for my opponent just a few minutes after we made it 2-0. Coleman trying to tackle there and does a bit too much and fouls him, and we concede a penalty halfway through the first half. Baines steps up for the penalty, puts a lot of power on it and bangs it straight down the middle up to the roof of the net, making it 2-1. He gets a consolation back, and again we win the ball back there with Ramsey. A fortuitous bounce as Adjuriz tries to tackle Felipe Anderson there, plays the through ball through to Icardi, who runs on through, and I'm pretty sure that's his first goal of this episode. He gets a goal, 3-1 to us just before half time, and then going into the second half, short 3 kick, a bad decision. Ibrahimovic wins it off Dani Alves. He runs on through and puts it to the opposite side of the keeper. 4-1 to us, 54 minutes gone. We're never going to lose the game from here. And straight from kickoff, we win the ball back. Iniesta runs straight into Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez holds the play up, waiting for Ibrahimovic to make the run. He makes the run and bangs it into the top corner. 5-1 to us. Half an hour just over to play, and just before the end of the game, where my opponent clears the ball out, we win the ball off Ronaldo with Koscielny. We play it down the wing to Oscar, who cuts back outside. A poor pass as Oscar loses the ball. Ibrahimovic, we win the ball back there again. We slot it over to Ramsey, who's open to finish it on my opponent off. We win the game 6-1, and we win the foot draft. Sanchez was amazing in this team. That is gonna be the end of the gameplay, guys. We get 811 coins from that game. That is gonna be the end of the gameplay, guys. Let's get into the packs. So guys, we won the draft for the second time in 3 episodes. Sanchez was an amazing player in this game. That striker, he scored 8 goals in 4 games, 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 1 in the final. We win the final as well. At half time, I did bring off Felipe Anderson and Icardi for Neymar and Ibrahimovic, and that just absolutely seemed to dominate my opponents in the second half. Fernando was probably the surprise player of the team, along with Gomez. Gomez was incredible with some great close-up saves. You probably won't have seen them much in the gameplay, but Fernando was so good at winning the ball back and just stopping the play from the other team attacking. Let's see what we get for our prize for winning the draft. We're up to 10,100 coins now. Hopefully we can get a 50k pack or a 100k pack. We get a premium gold players pack, a rare gold pack, and a mega pack. I'm pretty sure that's 2 25ks and a 35k pack. Yeah, that's a 25 and that's a 25. So we'll open the worst one first, which is this premium gold players pack. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here for more FIFA 16 foot draft to 1 million coins, as we get Colaccini in our first pack. Torres, Colaccini, Coquelin, Rodriguez will probably all sell, but the rest of this is kind of pointless. None of it will sell, the rest of that. This is probably one of the worst packs you can get prizes wise, but we get 2,800 coins for discarding that. We're up to nearly 13,000 coins, and we'll open the 25k rare gold pack. We will make our money back definitely on this, as you just get all rare gold items in this, and we get Slimani, the Algerian from the Portuguese league, along with Andy Carroll, who scored against Chelsea on the weekend. And Poku, I don't think will sell. Slimani probably won't. I don't think any of those players will actually sell. I'll just discard them 3 players. We get 2 squad fitness cards and a BPL manager league, not as valuable as the BBVA league, as they don't have BBVA team managers in the league. It's 116 coins for that. We're basically up to 15,000 coins again before we open this 35k mega pack. Let's see if we can get one of the position changes. Hopefully it'll get us a lot of coins back. They're going for a lot of money. We get legend! Oh my god! Legend Inzaghi! Oh my god! Company, 85 Company, Matic. Oh my god, that is the first time I've ever got a legend in this game. Oh, I don't know what to say. Oh my god. Oh my god, Inzaghi. How much does he go for? Oh my god, he goes for just under 200k. It's not the best legend we could have got, but that is an incredible player. I'm in shock. I can't believe we just got a legend. Jesus. Whoa. I'm going to send him to the transfer list anyway. Matic, Company and Remy will all sell as well. We'll have to send him to the club. Oh my, I'm in shock. I don't know what to say, boys. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't know what to say. Oh my, a legend in a 35k pack. Jesus, we'll discard those players. We've got 3 squad fitnesses. We're going to be set. We got the Watford badge. We're going to make that our badge. You know what? 1350 coins. Not that it even matters anymore. We've got like 200k player right there. That will last us for ages. Oh my god. I don't believe I just got a legend. Oh my god. I don't believe it. We're up to 16,000 coins, guys. Those mega packs were incredible for me. Hopefully we can go ahead and win in the next episode of Draft to Glory. I may even record the next episode straight away because of how our pack luck is at the minute. We just got a legend, guys. Leave a like for a legend in the Foot Draft reward. Leave a like, as I said. Subscribe if you're new for more Foot Draft to 1 million coins coming along on the channel soon. And have a great day, guys.